when people say, oh, I want to be like you, I want to be an actor, I want to look like you, the question I always ask them is why? Like, really, why? And people, and especially America, this idea of fame, that to be famous means that you're successful, that you're happy. It's not about, I don't do what I do because I want to be famous. That's part of, being famous is my job. I am not, when I'm home, I am not, and I'm with my family and my friends, I am not famous. I am me, and I'm Cameron, and fame does not define me. And so if you are looking for fame to define you, then you will never be happy, and you will always be searching for happiness, and you will never find it in fame. And so it goes back to, I think for me, authenticity, intention. Why do you want to do anything you do? It should not be motivated by something that you think is going to make fulfillment comes from within you, by being authentic to yourself, not chasing fame.
So I had to be here. I had to come. Even though I was afraid I might make a fool of myself. In fact, if you really want to know the truth, I had to come exactly because I might make a fool of myself. Now, what am I talking about? Here it is. I found that nothing in life is worthwhile unless you take risks. Nothing. Nelson Mandela said, there is no passion to be found playing small and settling for a life that's less than the one you're capable of living. Now, I'm sure in your experiences in school and applying to college and picking your major and deciding what you want to do with life, I'm sure people have told you to make sure you have something to fall back on. Make sure you got something to fall back on, honey. But I never understood that concept, having something to fall back on. If I'm going to fall, I don't want to fall back on anything except my faith. I want to fall forward. I figure at least this way I'll see what I'm going to hit. Fall forward. This is what I mean. Reggie Jackson struck out 2,600 times in his career, the most in the history of baseball. But you don't hear about the strikeouts. People remember the home runs. Fall forward. Thomas Edison conducted 1,000 failed experiments. Did you know that? I didn't know that. Because the 1,001st was the light bulb. Fall forward. Every failed experiment is one step closer to success. You've got to take risks.
But something slowly began to dawn on me. I still loved what I did. The turn of events at Apple had not changed that one bit. I'd been rejected, but I was still in love. And so I decided to start over. I didn't see it then, but it turned out that getting fired from Apple was the best thing that could have ever happened to me. The heaviness of being successful was replaced by the lightness of being a beginner again, less sure about everything. It freed me to enter one of the most creative periods of my life. During the next 5 years, I started a company named Next, another company named Pixar, and fell in love with an amazing woman who would become my wife. Pixar went on to create the world's first computer animated feature film, Toy Story, and is now the most successful animation studio in the world. In a remarkable turn of events, Apple bought Next, and I returned to Apple, and the technology we developed at Next is at the heart of Apple's current renaissance. And Lorene and I have a wonderful family together.
I said this earlier, and I'll say it again. I invented myself, Lady Gaga, and curated my life to be an expression of my pain. This is how I overcame my depression, is by creating somebody that I felt was stronger than me. But once I went through all sorts of changes, my career taking off, becoming more isolated, you know, nothing was able to fix how I was genetically made. I was born this way. So how do we now, knowing all of that, no matter how much success you have, no matter how many opportunities, fame, fortune, no matter how many people accept you to your face, the person that really needs to accept you is you.
Só acreditar que você pode não é o suficiente. Você precisa fazer e fazer várias vezes. Você precisa se aperfeiçoar. É necessário fazer e fazer. Falhar quantas vezes for preciso, até que você encontre um caminho certo. Querer não é poder, mas a ação, aliada a um querer muito forte dentro de você, fará com que você alcance o que quer certamente. Tudo posso naquele que me fortalece. É um versículo bíblico muito famoso, todos conhecem, mas está ligado à ação e não só ao pensamento, porque ninguém pode fazer nada até que o faça. Você precisa ir lá e fazer. Talvez o medo do fracasso seja a sua principal trava. Realmente é difícil, mas como vencer isso? Descubra de onde vem esse medo. Se pergunte qual poderia ser a causa desse medo. Será que a sua vida inteira não está sendo vivida por se comparar sempre a alguém? Esse é o seu medo, não ser igual a alguém? Sermos nós mesmos realmente é difícil, mas no final é isso que somos, nós mesmos. Quais são os seus objetivos? Você sequer tem um? Reformule na sua cabeça sobre o que você realmente quer. Aprenda a pensar positivo, mas também aprenda com tudo o que acontece durante toda a jornada. O que de pior pode acontecer até que você chegue onde quer? Você vai descobrir que o pior não é nada e que o pior talvez seja continuar todos os dias no mesmo lugar, como você está agora e como você tem feito ao longo desses anos. Tenha coragem de enfrentar as suas dificuldades, mas se permita falhar até que encontre o seu caminho. Mas se certifique que seja o seu caminho e não o de outra pessoa.